Yo, what is going on? It's Corey.
And it's Shahi. And you're now tapped in to the Fatherhood 4 podcast. Yo. Thank God we got
here,
each other.
Man. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
What's up, everybody?
And we back. We back, man.
We are back
Episode
for
16.
Episode 16. It feels good. I'm glad to be here, man. Being here,
journey.
It has been a journey. And brick by brick. It's really cliche, but we gotta come up with some brick by brick t-shirts or something. Cause we working.
Facts, man. Brick by brick, we're building that sanctuary, bro.
For sure. Goes without being said, but we always appreciate all of you guys for the feedback, comments, questions, all of our guests, all the people pending to be a guest on the show, man. We greatly appreciate it. The people that send us text messages and just if we strike a chord with anybody, if it's one person, that's what we're doing it for. So very happy.
The feedback really do keep us going, man. I know for
sure.
me, when I hear it, and you know what I mean, whether it be through text, Instagram, in person, like it really be the in person ones that really get me though, because it'll just catch me off guard. Somebody be like, "Yo, I've been meaning to tell you, like I've watched the pod, this, that, and the third," and bro, that shit really warmed my heart. I probably don't show it like how I'm really feeling inside in the moment to anybody that's watching this that done told me something in person, but man, y'all be getting to me. Y'all be getting to me, man.
And that's what we do it for, man. That's really, really what we do it for.
Facts.
So, like Corey said, man, we here for episode 16, and obviously, before we go into the topic, do you feel like you need to check in, brother? We already did a semi check in before we got here, but
yeah, we did a semi check in before off camera, but I mean, you know what I mean? It's so we. Side note, we shooting these out of order and stuff, so like when you see this, it may be a different day, but it's a slow Monday today, bro. I ain't do nothing all day. Sincere was the daycare, so we had like a semi-free day because we just had Saint. Stephanie managed to get a lot of painting done because she had this project that she's been working on for the past couple weeks.
I saw.
Yeah,
I didn't know she was a painter like that.
Yeah, bro, and I don't think it's nothing. I tell her it ain't nothing that she can't do, man. And
that's what's up.
It's really nice to see. She been having this idea to redo Sincere room to make it more him, and that was part of the process there. So she got a lot of that done. It was good to see that, but I ain't really do much today, so I don't feel that great. How about you though, bro?
Why you ain't do much today?
Oh no, it just. Something in me just didn't feel like doing nothing, and then it ate at me later like, yo, you ain't do shit all day. Like I did some stuff, like I did things that I said I wanted to do, like put together, like I'm trying to put together like a playlist of videos that I gotta watch to like get better at DJing. So I put that together.
Nice.
And then that was about it. I played the game a little bit, watched Saint.
I mean, but we need those days to kind of reset though, right?
Yeah, that's a fact, man. I just feel like.
So give yourself grace.
I gotta work. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But that just goes into like, you know what I mean, what we're gonna talk about today. I just feel like me being me and the position that I want to be for my family. I feel like I'm always putting pressure on myself to get something done. And you know what I mean, we're gonna talk about that too in this episode. But yeah, I think I just gotta learn to give myself grace on days like these, because like you said, we do need days like this.
For sure.
But how you feeling though, man?
I'm feeling good, man. All in all, I'm kind of just coasting right now. I just had a lot of stuff going on. Spent a good amount of money today, but who cares, man? The money comes and goes. I did go to the dentist. The dentist hit me up for a couple $, but it's whatever. Things we needed to be done are almost done. God, dog, I can't wait for this other cap to come in. But man, I like my spirit is good. My 7's birthday is this week, this Thursday.
That's what's up, man. And she turning 3, right?
Should be 3.
That's what's up, man. Get ready. Put your seatbelt on.
Oh man, I'm there now. I'm really there right now.
Yeah,
you know what?
Up.
We're in the big t-shirt phase. Shout out to Wood, because Wood said the big t-shirt worked, but I really think it's a girl thing. Like I think the big
Mm,
shirts work for girls because Dante said it didn't work for his boys neither. I noticed that.
okay.
Like you said, the shirt didn't work for Sincere.
Yeah, I ain't
I
even try
think
that shit.
somebody else told me. Yeah, no. Well, if you didn't try it, you didn't try it. But
Yeah,
yeah, bro, it's working. It's really working for Seven.
that's what's up though.
She hasn't went. The only reason why she peed today. This is the first time since like last week. Remember when I sent in the group chat with us?
Mm,
She's had the big shirt on ever since. She was out of dicker the whole week last week. Never peed, but
mm,
I think I did. I gave her a little bit too much time, and I wasn't around. Like
okay.
I had to go do something. Came back and yeah. Um, but yeah, man. All in
Yeah,
all, we
it's
doing well.
definitely time consuming to be on that. That's
Yeah,
what's up, man. I mean, I know potty training is a big milestone, but yet a big challenge. So, shout out to Seven for I mean handling that. Shout out to y'all for handling that as well, because parents need the commemorative celebrations as well. Because boy, it's a journey. It's a
yeah.
journey that we on.
Most definitely. So let's get into it, man. Episode 16. What we talking about, bro?
Yeah, what we getting into today, bro?
Oh, my fault. I had asked you. But I think
Oh,
so.
my fault. The connection must have slipped off.
Oh, probably. Oh, sorry. All right, yeah, man. So
It's
we're
cool.
what we talking about? You go ahead.
Today we talking about what it really means to be the head of household, and reason being is because it's like a big misconception sometimes because a lot of people tie head of household to either the breadwinner, which is the person that makes the most money in the house,
Mm-hmm.
um, or just sometimes that could be both the breadwinner and the dad. But I think it's much more deeper than that. And it should be looked at much deeper than that because it's a
Mm-hmm.
lot that goes into like, can you really run this house? Can you really run this family? Where is you
Yeah.
taking us if you running this family? And that's
Mm.
that's what we about to get into today, man. Because we got to make sure that we equipped if you're gonna wear that hat and know what really go into it. And we going I mean figure some things out like we always do through this conversation, and let's see where what we learn today.
Uh, before we start, you sent this topic over, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, damn, this is a good John. What made you think of that topic?
Just off of like how I've been thinking lately, man. Like I said, I learned a lot from just sitting here having this conversation with you, bro. And I just been trying to think like, all right, it's one thing that I'm here and I'm consistently here every day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I've been since the start, and I'm not gonna stop doing that. But now that's the easy part. That's out the way. Now I gotta like shift my mind to like, where am I really taking my family? Like, and what actions am I showing them that I'm leading them the correct way? What actions am I showing myself that I'm leading them the right way? Like, just thinking about it on a deeper level. Like, how can I improve to really, what I mean, be the leader of this family?
Mm. Yeah, cause
Like if
I
I was
think.
to if
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if I was to put it into like a sports term or football term, like I gotta be the quarterback. And like the thing about the quarterback is like, when the quarterback call that play, the quarterback gotta know where everybody is going. The quarterback gotta know everybody's job.
Yep.
And that's how I look at myself on a day-to-day basis in this house, man. I gotta know what's everybody doing, so I know how we gonna get to where we trying to get to.
So is that like your definition of head of the household? Well, let me get in there. So I think the head of the I can't all right, define it. The head of the household to me is pretty much like you said, the point guard, the facilitator. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not like it used to be. So the head of the household today is pretty much providing in every scenario that is needed for you. So I don't think there's one head.
Right, I agree.
I think today in a two-parent home, both parents carry an equal amount of weight based on the people that I know are in relationships, live together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But as the man, you have you have responsibilities. I think it's the three P's: protect, provide, and damn, pray. It's one of them. Protect,
I,
three P's.
I
Yeah.
mean, pray sound like a good one though, so we can go with that.
I'm gonna come back to it, but yeah. So the main two, obviously, we know to protect and provide, and that's a man's duty regardless. Um, and providing isn't just financial.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, you provide the standard. You provide emotional support, physical support, um, safety, like you know what I mean, all that kind of stuff, and then monetarily, you do care, you do bear some kind of weight. So I think that's
Right.
my definition. If you want to add or
I,
take away,
I I like that definition a lot, bro, because like I really really like how you broke down the providing part, because a lot of people will hear provide
mm-hmm,
and just think monetarily, and that's not it. Like, what
mm-hmm.
else do you bring to the table besides money? Because like we say all the time, money come and go, man. And if that's all that you bring, I mean, your table kind of weak then. Yeah, but what you bringing to the table is weak. So you got to look at like what else is you providing your family, man. I like that definition a lot, bro.
Why? But look, it's on the train tracks, but I'm veering. Why is money like you know how like they over sexualize sex, right? We on
Yeah.
Instagram, the Twitter, whatever. Like money is like overly sexualized now. Like it's like we see everybody on Instagram. They doing the get money hacks, the courses, and you know what I'm saying. Like when did it go away
Mm-hmm.
from like being about being a person of value and going where your value is added, and then the money or whatever is added on top. If you get where I'm going, I might be dancing around
Hey, I
something.
get where you're going. I think because everybody want to be rich, bro. It's like you said, like with Instagram, like it's a highlight reel, so everybody want to be a part of that highlight reel, and a lot of it come down to money. We seen like, I mean, all throughout the world, like people get money. They could be lame as hell one day. They get some money now. Now they getting all the attention. They getting, you know what I mean,
Yep.
things that they wasn't getting before. So I think money just helps mask a lot of things. And
Mm-hmm.
even when it comes to parenting, I think it can also like sometimes mask a bad parent, because maybe they given money and they feel like they a good parent and they feel like they really providing, but all they doing is just giving money. And but in this inside of them, they feel fulfilled because they know like their family's taking care of money wise. But like you said, they not bringing, you know what I mean, emotional support. They not bringing you know what I mean, any other type of support besides a dollar. And if your family isn't fulfilled fully, I don't think you can call yourself the head of the household. If you do, then I think you just fail in your family, man. Money isn't everything.
When did thing I can't say when. I guess we're just in a time now because I for some reason why when I think about protect and provide, what I be thinking of Good Times, the dad of Good Times. Like that
Mm,
nigga always was at work. Like we never seen really mom. What was her name? Florida Evans. I never seen Florida was always in the house.
mm,
I don't. She might have had a job. She worked at the cleaners or something. I know
right.
somebody's gonna watch this. They're gonna. She had a job, but I know the dad was always working until he died. I don't know why that stuck. Like I think that was what the old traditional way it used to be. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna say
Right.
I don't like when it changed, but like today, it ain't really like that unless dad is really on some like top tier level of
Like
like
business shit.
yeah. And even that
Right.
takes a while, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. And it take a lot of time away from the family. So I feel like I don't know when it changed, but I feel like it may have came down to like families started to understand that maybe we can get more time together if we both work. You know what I mean? If we both are bringing money to the table, that
mm-hmm,
way, you know what I mean, you could take less of the burden. And I could actually, if the person is staying home, they could take less of the burden of staying with the kids all the time. It can
mm-hmm.
just weigh each other out. You know what I mean? So I don't think it should just fall on one person, man. Like the money part. Even like even with being the head of the household, like you gotta learn to like delegate. Delegate. Period. Like delegate
Yeah.
certain things to
Hmm.
each other. You know what I mean? So I think
To
just
prevent burnout, especially
exactly
today, like you carrying the burden of one thing 100%. That's a lot. So at least you gotta
right
try. Y'all saying y'all doing this together, do it together. Unless y'all have
facts.
understanding too. So.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely come down to a lot of understanding. But man, I know for me personally, I can only speak about me. If I was working all the time,
Hmm.
just to provide for the four people in my house, including myself, I'm gonna be
Hmm.
burnt out, bro. I'm gonna be burnt out, and I'm gonna be burnt out inside emotionally because I'm not getting that time with my family that I want and that I strive for. Like, regardless if these same three people that I'm talking about in my house, they may get on my nerves on Wednesday, but come
Hmm.
Wednesday night, I'm still like, man, I'm thankful that I was here at least. You know what I mean? Because I done been away from home for an extended amount of time, driving on the road. I know what that's like, and I
Hmm.
don't, I don't really want that for myself long term.
Do you think? Do you think your relationship or your not your relationship? Do you think your interaction with your woman would be differently if you provided 100%? Not just like emotionally. Obviously, it's like if you provided 100% of the finances. I ask
I
myself this
think
all the time.
I don't think it would change it like she would love me more. I
Hmm.
think if anything, it'll change it because I'm gonna have to work more. We may not be as close as we are right now, and we may not know if we was in this position like from the start. If that's all I was doing, we may not know what the other side of it was like. But if we was to switch to
Hmm.
that now, we
Yeah.
would definitely like feel separated because we've been so close like from the beginning of our
Mm.
relationship. Like we've done like everything together. So if I was to be away from home, like starting now, and have to just provide all the time, man, it's gonna change our it will change our relationship, but not like for the better. I think it would put a little strain on our relationship. We would start to miss each other. Um, we would miss each other, seeing like being parents. Like we can't share those memories together. The kids doing things for the first time. Like yeah, man, I think it might change my situation for the worse. But you say you think about this though. What you think about it?
Just because my wife is so organized, like I know, like she has it set up to the point of like the bill's gonna get paid on the first no matter what, no matter how the money come in. My money comes in sporadically, so
Mm-hmm.
obviously I get paid on the first, and I try to get that money straight to my wife. But around that, it's like I'm chipping away type shit. But
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just like something I think about. Like, man, what if she didn't have to fucking work? And she would probably work anyway. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I know, like with the dynamic the way it is now, I spend slightly more time with the kids than she does during the week. So I
Yeah.
know she would want to be with the kids a little bit more. And since she has the new job, we found balance around that. But it's just something I
Right.
think about. But I don't
Yeah.
even
I mean,
see
don't get me
that.
wrong. I definitely.
I don't see that happen in a lot of houses. Like I don't know nobody that takes care of their family and their wife does or their girl does nothing.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I got one
I mean,
client. I got one client.
it's a hard situation though. But I mean, I think I definitely feel what you're saying though, because I think about that as well. Like, I mean, I wish my girl didn't have to work, but I think about it like, damn, I wish neither one of us had to work. Like, I wish we
Right,
had things
right.
in place to where we both is just getting money. Now we can dedicate a lot of time to the kids, like doing
Right.
stuff with the kids, doing stuff for the
Mm-hmm.
kids. Um, that's kind of where my mind be at. Like even this past weekend, I think I've been off since. Yeah, I ain't go to work Friday, so I've been off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then like we had a lot of time together. Friday, I think we went to a pumpkin patch. Like did that on a
Nice.
Friday. Wasn't too many people there. Like doing stuff like that. Like just making that time for the kids. Sincere enjoyed it. Saturday we did some stuff, and like, but that's just regular Saturday stuff. But it's like if neither one of us had to be at work for 40 hours a day, um, we could get a lot more time like that.
Yeah. So that's okay. And now, pretty much what we just talking about is just like the traditional or whatever seemed to be traditional shift versus like or the role versus today's modern role. Because like I said, I don't know anybody who's doing 100%, or even a father who's staying at home 100%, and
Yeah.
the wife works like um, but I feel like it's better for the family and long term.
Yeah, because like we said, it can prevent that burnout, man. Because it's burnout is definitely gonna come, especially if you're not getting no breaks from your job or something like that, man. Because boy, these a job and parenting, that's already a lot. But
That's
you know
a
what I mean, you
fact.
putting in them extra hours, you know what I mean,
Hmm.
to you know what I mean, to feed everybody, man. That's it's gonna create a burnout.
No, that's a fact. So to attest, because I know we like to throw stats out every now and again. Pew Research found that 57% of men say they are more involved in parenting than their fathers were. So it's just a
I could
testament to,
believe that.
a testament to where we at with it. Like, is the money worth the precious moments that you missing with your child, or is the moments more, And we
The
talk about
moments
it.
got yeah,
We talk about it on here, so
yeah. The
it's good
moments
to
could
see we go
definitely
in that
outweigh.
direction.
Facts, and I like to see that everybody is, you know what I mean, feel that way. Get them moments while you can, because the kids ain't gonna stay kids forever. Even when they become adults, they ain't gonna, you know what I mean. Everybody is everlasting changing. So
Hmm.
just to cherish the times while you got it.
I agree. I agree. So I mean, all right. So we check finances off. So how are we going about like leading beyond just like the finances? Like, I know you spend hella time with your family. I know I do. Like, our kids are small, so it's like it's just little droplets of things that we can do to really make sure we instill in other things while they're small. Um,
Right.
but
But
I try to do the intangibles, the reading. We talk. You know what I mean? We try to have conversation. Um,
hmm
have them be normal kids. We go out, we play, stuff like that. Dress up. Oh my God, Seven loved to dress up. She loves shoes.
you be doing
I'm
the dress up with
cooked.
her?
Nah, not necessarily, but she likes to put, like, when she get new clothes, she wants to try all her
Yeah.
clothes on.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
That's
so
what's up.
yeah,
But I
and
mean,
later.
but everything that you just named that you be doing, it's like we say it all the time. You literally just setting the foundation. It's like
Hmm.
making it a habit for when they do get bigger. Like, yeah, our kids are small, but everything that we doing is now is important because we setting a standard for them, and that's a part of being the head of the household too. Is setting the correct standard for our
Hmm.
kids. And you know what I mean, these kids don't forget nothing. So everything that you're doing, they gonna remember that you did it, and you're gonna have to do it again. And yeah, I know you following through, and I hope that everybody else is following through as well. You know what I mean, just continuing to do what you did for these kids before, because they expect that, and that's with how they look at you.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, I guess this is to be determined too, because like as they grow, what we present to them is going to be different. I could imagine over some time. So
Yeah.
we doing the right things, man. Keep chipping away at it. But for a father, or because we know at this point, shout out to TikTok. Shout out to everybody. We're gonna clip this. We're gonna put this on TikTok. Shout out to Instagram too, because we post on Instagram, YouTube, all that. But for some reason, why the people on TikTok seem to be a little bit more engaged. We
Yeah, we get a lot of good comments on TikTok.
we got people who watch the show that aren't even fathers yet. Some that have been fathers, and I just appreciate, because I see it. I appreciate the things that we put out there, that people that it resonates with people, and they come just to comment underneath it. It means a lot,
Hmm
and I just wanted to share that. But I was for a father to be, or somebody who is thinking about being a father, what more can you do with your kids to build that bond beyond just providing? I mean,
Uh,
we gave examples, but something
yeah,
fresh. Give them one thing that's fresh.
just to build the bond. Just doing what they like to do, man. Like, find out what your kid is interested in, and you know what I mean. Do that. Like
Mm.
an example, like Sincere loves Marvel right now.
Oh, word.
I watch a Marvel movie probably every day.
Whew.
I've seen Infinity War. I've watched Infinity War probably about like 3 times a week. I
That's a
watch
good
Spider Man.
joint.
I mean,
I ain't
watch
gonna
it
lie,
three
that's a
times
good
a week
joint.
and then give me an opinion after
Yeah. You
that.
probably know the word. You probably know the words and
Bruh,
everything.
I know the fight scenes when they coming out and everything.
That's
Like,
a fact.
man, yeah. So we watch a lot of that stuff, and I do all that stuff for him just to keep him, you know what I mean, happy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and before this, I wasn't watching like Marvel movies like I am now. Like I will watch them just because of the hype they coming out, but no, this is like a continuous thing now. So just get involved with what your kids like to do,
Mm-hmm.
and just put them first. You know what I mean? And I say all this, and I'm still a work in progress in this. Like I got to get better with the make believe and the action figures because he got
Mm-hmm.
all the Marvel action figures, and he really be like reacting movies. Like
Mm.
so, I'm not really like a make believe type of person, so I got to
Mm-hmm.
get better at that for him. But yeah, just get involved with your kids, man. That's the best way to. I feel like just solidify that bond. What
Yeah,
you
I
think, though?
agree. Just as I'm just learning along the way, give them options.
Mm.
Um, so
Options
doing
is like what?
because you don't know Sincere likes Marvel unless you put a Marvel movie in front of him.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So just transparency. We're working on daily, just working on making sure seven increases her speech and using her
Mm-hmm.
words the right way. So shameless plug, but shout out to ChatGPT because I sometimes I be just like stuck. So I asked ChatGPT what are some things I should do, and the first thing was like give her options and explain, or have
Mm.
her say, "Do I want Spider-Man or I want Batman?
Mm.
I want
Okay.
Batman. If you want Batman, you can have Batman." Then it moves that's universal along across the board. Now she just
Right.
says, I don't want oranges. I want apples. I want, you know what I'm saying? Stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
It's
you
presented
put it,
to her to. Yeah.
you do the basketball, the dog baby. She's probably gonna take the dog baby. Dad, don't be mad. She's a girl.
Right. Facts. Facts. I
Um,
I like that though, bro. You using your resources like as best as you can. So I definitely respect it. I use ChatGPT for damn near everything too. So shameless plug if you don't use it. You know what I mean?
you better
What's stopping you?
you better get with it or get
Get with the
left
times.
because
Facts.
it's definitely moving forward. But that John I sent to you earlier though, that
Yeah,
FYI,
that was a good job. I'm gonna definitely take a
yeah,
look into that.
I've been using that too. Shout out to Will I Am, black man.
Hmm.
You know.
But even like going off of what you just said too, like I think that's also a part of being like the head of household. Like I said earlier, I gotta understand about what everybody else is like, how they moving and what they doing. Like everybody in my house, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm the type of person, and me and Stephanie just had this conversation because we was talking about the episode before we shot it. I think ahead a lot. Like I try to think 10 steps ahead of Sincere. So like I saw him getting into like how we were saying like I wouldn't know that he's a fan of Marvel until I presented it to him. But like it was like I'm noticing the signs
Oh, the
and I'm
writing's on the
noticing what he's
wall.
into. So yeah, so
Yeah.
then I can start to like lean into that more
Yeah.
because
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking 10 steps ahead, and like
Yep.
and that just comes a part of just being there and understanding everybody, and like I'm not over. I don't want to say like I'm over watching everybody, but I kind of am to like
Mm-hmm.
know how to best put everybody in the best situation.
But
That for them.
you remember we talked about this before, man. That's the intention behind parenting. Like,
Facts.
I'm glad like we went so far along without actually mentioning a word because I'm clearly intentional because I want Seven's speech to be where it needs to be. You clearly intentional because you see what Sincere likes and you
Mm-hmm.
build on what he likes. Unfortunately, it comes with you watching the same movie 3 times, but
Facts.
you know for sure what he likes. It's nothing we have to question.
Right. That's a fact,
So,
man. Just
we have to give ourselves kudos for that too because no diss to my dad, but my dad he wasn't there to even understand. Like I don't even my dad probably still don't know what I like to this day.
yeah.
You get what
Same.
I'm saying? And it's not to bash him or nothing, but if you don't know what you don't know because you wasn't
Right.
there. But
Facts.
the good thing is we are here day by day. The days get difficult, but the kids live the days stress free. So
Every day. Every day.
we
And that's
gotta
on our hands, man. We gotta give ourselves kudos for that.
yeah like the kids are happy, man. They not stressed because it would show. You know what I mean? It would
Yeah.
show. So kudos to us, our families,
Facts.
our wives, man. We doing what we need to do. And if you out there listening to this, hey man, and you struggling, reach out and maybe we can help some way somehow. That if this doesn't work for you, we more than willing to help.
Facts.
So
I'm definitely willing to explore some options with you, man. Just like
mhm.
use our resources. Like, shoot, we don't know the answers. You know what I mean? We're gonna try to find them some way, somehow. And you know what I mean? All case fails, we're gonna hit up ChatGPT and try to figure something out too.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a
But
fact.
all right, wait. We know y'all enjoying the episode, but we need y'all, man.
Yes, we need y'all to hit the button, like, follow, subscribe, share, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts. Hit the button, please.
Just please, man, help us grow this show as much as we want to, man. Helps us get to a new audience, grow that podcast, and we appreciate all the support this far, man.
Yup. Back to the show.
I mean, that actually, you know what I mean, just strikes a question too, like, because as the head of household, you kind of expected to know a lot, you know what I mean? So, have you ever like come into a situation or like had thought about what you would do in a situation where you don't know the answers as far as what to do, like how to move forward in a situation, or whether it be like a long term situation for your family, like as the head of household, how do you handle that?
Yo, if I don't know the answer, bro, I'm asking somebody that do, or I think that do. Like I got a
Mm-hmm.
mentor, and I actually got a few mentors, but I got one person that I really regard as my mentor, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't waste his time. And when I do hit him up, I have a question. So if it's something that I just can't get down to the bottom of, I'm gonna hit him up. Shout out to Eric.
Okay.
Eric Robinson, big dog. That's my guy, man. I actually met him. I met him at that men's circle I was trying to get y'all to come to.
Yeah, I
Just
remember you telling us about that.
that's really how shit happened. So besides
That's what's
that,
up,
like
man.
man, shit, I use AI, or people close to me. Cause I'm not gonna do that. My wife, I can consult my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I think our relationship has taken a step forward clearly since we started this, but
Facts.
like because before we were in college, we were boys still trying to figure it out, and then like this is a whole nother chapter of our lives,
A whole
and
nother chapter.
gratefully we're going through it together. I'm blessed to say that I have somebody that like the relationship is mutual. Like I shouted you out the other day because that night before, man, I was stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the shit wasn't even that bad, but like bad is relative, it's subjective.
Facts.
So,
It's yeah. If you say it was bad, don't nobody else gotta say it was bad. But like, nah,
hmm
I feel the same way, bro. Like having somebody like you in my circle definitely like helps push me forward and know that I can like, all right, when I get down, I know that I got somebody that's strong that can lift me back up. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I feel the same way. I go to people like you. I go to my girl a lot whenever I'm feeling stuck or don't know the answers, and that just go back to like I said, you got to know how to delegate. As a head of household, you got to understand that you're not going to know all the answers.
Yeah.
Even like the person that thinks they know all the answers doesn't know anything, because that's rule number one. You don't know everything, and you shouldn't be expected to. So like I gotta understand like where I'm weak at in certain areas,
hmm
and understand who's around me that's strong in that area that I'm weak in, so I can continue moving forward and
mm
and moving forward the right way. You know what I mean? Shout out to people like you, my girl, my mom, just for always being there whenever I need like a second opinion or the answer period, because I just don't know.
mm. Yeah, and that's that community, the community we talk about. Um,
Facts.
we be needing that village. Honestly, it's
That-
the village that we talk about. Oh, while we're here, I'm so sorry, grandma. Shout out to my grandma because my grandma is a part of my village. She took care of both of my kids while they were 3 months, but she was like, if they start crawling, they gotta go. Shout out to grandma. Grandma, I love you so much. I did not mean to not shout you out. You deserve your flowers.
Did she see
That's
the
my
episode?
that's my girl. I don't even know. She be on TikTok though.
Okay,
She be so
okay.
like if she saw it, if she didn't, grandma. I love you, baby. She be coming through for me. She loves me so much. I try to give her that same energy. I can even talk to her like she's at the age where she wants to understand what their young people are feeling or going
Mm.
through. So her talking to me like we live through each other. Like she's been around though. Not around the block. She's been alive for much longer than both of us and me. So it's like, man, like I appreciate my grandma. She's definitely a part of my village, but that's what we doing here. You know what I mean? We're literally starting a new foundation of village with me and you, and eventually our women are going to be friends, and they're going to be able to build their own mommy village and do stuff like that. And then, you know what I mean? We already have one now. It's just we're shaping it. We're
Facts.
forming it. You know what I'm
We
saying?
planted the
So
seed, man.
we
And
planted to see.
that also goes back to us, like, you know what I mean, correctly leading and trying to do things the right way for our families. Because, you know what I mean, we building this platform to for not only for ourselves, for other people, but for our families as well, man. So we building ourselves up every step of the way, one brick at a time, and we
Hmm.
getting better for our families. I say it all the time. I learn stuff that I'm implementing into my daily parenting journey every single week, man. Like, y'all, you and even, like, you know what I mean, last season with Wood, y'all was teaching me a lot. So,
Hmm.
you know what I mean, I can't thank this platform enough for what it's done for me, bro. Real shit.
No, that's a fact. Um. So all right, head of household. Do what is your woman? Because clearly we already came to the agreement. What is your woman, the head of the household, on? Because we know as
Uh,
men, we're pretty much the head of the household. Or you can give your dynamic of what you believe she's the head of the household when it comes to
I think for my
ex-wife.
situation, I think when it comes down to the kids, y'all heard me say this a lot too. Stephanie is the better parent. So when it comes to anything for the kids, I'm looking to her.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes down to like planning as far as like what we going to do, how we going to get it done, execution, she's looking to me. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
we kind of bounce back and forth as far as like who does
Mm-hmm.
what. Um any decision, like she likes to look at me for the decisions. I look at her like I want to include you in the decisions. I don't like just making decisions like, no, this is what I say, this is what goes. If I make a decision, it's got to be talked about first. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
With her, because that's my partner. Regardless if I'm the head of the household or not. Yeah, I'm the quarterback. If I'm the quarterback, she the head coach. Like I can't just call a play and run it. Like, yeah, I might can call an audible at the line, but she giving me the signal. We gonna talk about it. If she say it look good, I'm running with it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just how my household work, man. So in short form, anything to do with the kids, I definitely am looking just to her. Like, I, she's way better at all this than me, and I'm learning from her one step at a time. So yeah. What about you though?
I think that's natural. But Brianni, when she gets low on her low, she be like, "Oh my god, I gotta do everything for the kids." I'm like, yeah. I mean, not everything, but it definitely starts with you. You know what I mean? You
Right.
had the baby in the hospital. The hospital knows you're the mother. Obviously, they know I'm the father too, but it's just a certain kind of responsibility. Mom makes sure the insurance stuff is taken care of. You know what I mean? Mom has to make sure this is an adequate daycare, and then she comes to me. Then I follow up to make sure it's an adequate daycare enough for me
Right.
and her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm reinforcements, but my wife is definitely head of finances. I think she's had a big, I guess, any big decisions, because even if I'm gonna come through her, I try not to make any decisions that reflect the whole family, um that affect the whole family without her knowing, because that would be hella divisive.
Yeah, but there's people out there that do that though. That's why I say
Yeah.
I can't move like that.
Mhm.
I got a lot of respect for my woman, and you know what I mean, I look at her like an equal to me. So
Mhm.
you know what I mean, I like to include her in everything that I do. But um yeah,
But
even like, go
the
ahead.
making the decisions thing though, like our women be looking for us to make decisions sometimes, because that I don't think that's naturally in their nature. Like it'd be the smallest things, bro. What you
Yeah,
gonna eat?
even I was about to say what you gonna eat is definitely gonna be the number one.
Yo, what you want?
It's
Yo,
definitely
oh my god, bro. We was in
it's
New York.
definitely gonna be
We
number
was
one.
Whenever y'all see this episode, y'all gonna know I was in New York. When I was in New York, bro. We was lit in my mother-in-law crib. Yo, I got the DoorDash app open. I say, yo, what we gonna eat? What we gonna eat? She pull up some seafood boil. I say, get what you want. She said, but you don't want to eat it. That's not the
Yo,
point. I said, get what you want.
facts. But they don't hear that though. Like for some reason, bro, women like in a relationship, women want to eat what you eat.
No,
Like
that's a fact.
if that's what you want, go ahead and get it. Cause I'm the same way. If that's what you want, go ahead. And get it. I don't even care. I don't. I may not eat that, but I'm definitely
I'm gonna
for
get something
you.
from somewhere completely different, but
It,
get what you want.
I'm totally fine with that. Like I just want you to be happy with what you eat, and that's totally fine. To them, no, I need to eat what you eat. I'm gonna make, and it's like they want to make it easy for us, I guess. Like, and I think that's why they do it. But man, I don't be caring about that. Like, I appreciate that you want to make it easy for me. Don't get me wrong, but man, like just eat what you want.
Yeah, only if they knew it could have been easier if you just got what you want, and I'll just get what I want, bro.
Facts.
But I'm glad I made the decision I made the other day. That food was jumping.
Yeah, I seen that plate. That joint definitely looks dirty.
The
I
video
seen
didn't
that.
even suffice. I could have put the barbecue
That's
sauce.
crazy.
It had barbecue sauce. The macaroni was different, but it was
Wait,
good
talking
still.
about? Didn't you have like turkey legs or something?
It was some turkey wings, bro.
Barbecue sauce on the turkey wings.
Crazy. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm not really like a big turkey wing guy, so like I don't know. Maybe a hit, but like
Them Jones was from Brooklyn, son. Everything in New York is good, bro. I'm not gonna lie, everything.
I won't say everything, bro. I've had
What you
some.
get? What?
No, I
you
mean
get?
I've had some good meals in New York, but we definitely like have been in New York and was like, man, this joint definitely not even like all
Where
that.
was y'all eating from?
I don't even remember the bad places. I remember the good
I was
places.
about to say, bro.
But even
I've
like when you're
never
trying
had
to
nothing
find some
bad.
places, like when you're scrolling through, like it'd be a bunch of the places that's just like the vibe. They just going there for the vibes. Like the food be lit as hell. Like it just be some grass wall. They want to just take pictures of all that hookah in the air. Like I don't need none of that. I need the good eats.
See, you gotta go a little bit closer to the hood. See, when I'm in
Yeah.
Brooklyn, I'm not even in the hood, but I'm a little bit closer to the hood though. So everything yeah.
I'm gonna send you this brunch spot that was in Brooklyn. Next time y'all go, y'all gotta try that, John.
Yeah, please, I'm all for it. Wherever we left off. So yeah. Oh, responsibilities. So before we kind of talked about the responsibilities of the household. How do y'all balance like roles in the actual house though? Like for me, I'm Mr. Maid. I'm doing it. Damn, I gotta put the blankets in the dryer right now.
I gotta do the same thing with these towels.
I feel like I'm just better at it. But I don't like folding shit. So I'll clean up, vacuum, put everything where it need to be. I'm just like one of them people. Their stuff gotta be where I think it should be.
Yeah, I can understand that. See, and it's funny though because I'm the one that I can't even say that. I just do it probably at the last minute. And it's when Stephanie is getting tired of looking at the house, and I don't want her to. I like trying to make it easy for her because she's like with the kids a lot, and I'm with the kids, but she's like really like playing with the kids all the time if they home. Like that's just what she love to do. So I like to give her that time to go ahead and do that. But she's like better at the cleaning than me. But I'll do it, and I'll get into a mode where I'm just that's all I'm doing, and she'll just tell me like, "Babe, sit down. Like it's okay. We'll get to it later." So it's like, well, we like bounce back and forth between who's doing what. Our whole thing is like as long as the shit get done, and some of the days like today, it don't even matter if the shit got done or not. Let's just take some time to just relax together and enjoy each other. So to answer it, like, nah, I can't say who does more of what. As far as like the household chores, because as long as the shit get done, I don't care. It may come a time where I'm doing like, or she doing dishes a lot, like back to back to back. I mean, it may come a time where I'm doing cooking a lot, back to back to back. It just as long as the shit get done, that's how our team work, man. As long as we win.
That's what's up. So, like sharing household duties, does that reflect any type of leadership to you? Or it's just like wherever y'all fall in, you get in where you fit in.
I think it shows like some sort of leadership is like the initiative, but it more so is like to me is like I said, just making sure it get done. and I think it also shows it's going to show my kids later once they get older, like that it's not just a woman's job to, you know what I mean, do the dishes or do the laundry. Like I
Mm-hmm.
take pride in that. That I'm gonna show my kids like, yo, you can cook too. Like, you know what I mean? And if you ask me, I think, you know what I mean, I think I cook better than Stephanie. So, you know
Oh,
what I
shit.
mean? I'm
One of
depending
these
on the meal
days,
and
man,
shit.
we gonna come crash your kitchen, cause
I'm
boy,
with it, bro. We all for that. Like we love cooking for people. Stephanie throw down
yeah,
too. Don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean. I think I'm him in the kitchen.
that's right, as you should. I ain't even gonna stun on my wife now. She got it. But it's good that you bring that up because so now we're thinking of instead of before where the dad, it might have been like a hierarchy system,
Yeah.
wife or dad, mom, kids, whoever falls underneath falls underneath. So instead of the hierarchy now, it's a partnership. We're doing this
Yes.
together. We're growing. We're building on something. And then as your kids grow, they gonna understand. Oh, I ain't gotta go out and not work myself to death to provide, but it's also should be a fair balance there.
Definitely. And I think that should be across the board. I think that hierarchy like thought process is so like outdated and dumb to begin with because
Hmm.
why would you want to be with somebody that you think is less than you? Like for real, like that, like you want to be a dictator at that point. Like you want to be a slave owner or something like similar to that. It got to
Well,
be
let's
like,
be fair. Let's be fair, because some women want to be housewives.
but even if you being a housewife, there's still ways to like keep that balance there. Like if I feel like if you want to be a housewife, like it's still things that you could bring to the table, like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean, making sure everything is done in the house, like. But even then, it's like I don't even think that it's really like in today's time. I
bro.
would
Let's
say
let's talk about it. So, do you not think you provide 100% of everything financially? We're just talking about finances. Somehow we made it back here, but is there a level of leeway or like leg up? Because if women have, it's like cliche. I guess this is the Instagram shit, right? So say
right.
I do everything I need to do. My woman don't lift a finger for nothing, but to change them damn diapers. She better not say nothing to me when I get in the crib. This is the stigma.
Right.
Is that not out
I
there?
don't I don't think it's fair. Like it's like you getting muted because you don't make no money. Like you just said because
Not
I
that
get the money.
not like that you don't provide no value, but not yeah because you don't make no money.
Right, like because you don't make no money, you can't say nothing to me. That ain't right. Like, like that's like I coming out shut your broke ass up. Like, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Shut the hell up,
That,
girl.
that's your wife.
Girl, shut the hell up. Change the diapers. Give me my beer. Yo, that was one of them shows, dog. That was something like, you
Bro, but it
feel
was a
me?
time like where people think like that, bro. That's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Shut the
Shut
hell
your
up. Give
broke
me my
ass up.
beer. Change them diapers, girl. All that fucking talking. Them
Bro,
days
that's
is
fucking
over.
crazy,
My
bro.
wife would
They
leave
gotta
me
be over.
today. Even if I was
Oh,
making
my girl is
100% of the money, she would
yeah, my
leave
girl
my
definitely not
ass.
standing for that. And shout out to them for not standing for something like that, man. Shout out to the
Shit.
women that ain't standing for something like that. 'Cause that's nuts.
Oh, it be the slightest thing. She be like, "Who you talking to?" That be in the moments I be thinking like, "Yo, if I just paid your fucking student loans off, you would never be able to say shit to me because I'm gonna
No, that's
hold you
not
on that.
true.
I'm gonna get at.
You can't.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that money back. This is what I'm thinking. But it's not true. It's not true.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't
I
do
just
that.
wish I could see her. I'm going because the day gonna come. We're gonna be like 30 years married, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, girl, shut your ass up.
Rest
Yeah.
in peace, Jaheim.
Yeah, I'll be trying it down just to see what she gonna do. Who you talking
Nah,
to?
bro. I see how Brianna look at you when she irritated. Nah, bro. You better play with somebody else. She ain't the one. She the one for you. Cause you done met your match, but
Oh
she ain't the one to
God.
play with.
Oh God, dog.
Facts.
Main man said ain't nothing like a Brooklyn girl, huh?
Perfect match for you, bro. Perfect match for you.
All right, all right. So obviously, we're working on this as a partnership, and I'm glad that we're able to pass that down and offer perspective to maybe young people who are doing it the same way we're doing it. Like it's a partnership. Men don't think that you should be overwhelmed. If you're feeling overwhelmed, maybe talk to your partner and be transparent through what you're going through. I know as men we struggle being transparent a lot of times, but that's what
Mm-hmm.
your partner is there for. It's not just somebody you shacking up with, you married to, but y'all really doing something, y'all building something. So just
Facts.
remember that it's a
And
partnership.
yes, partnership is key, man. It got to be a team effort. Don't try to belittle your partner. You know what I mean? I hold my woman in the same regards that I hold myself. I look at her like we are one. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm disrespecting her, I'm disrespecting myself because I look at her like me. I
Mm-hmm.
hold her to the same expectations, even though I said on another episode you can't, you know what I mean, hold people to the same, you know what I mean, things that you look at like nah, like because we together, we've been together so long, like we're just alike. So I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
look at you just like me. I think you can do anything that I do, and you know what I mean, I think I can do anything that you do. I should be able to. So it's
That was
got to be a
good,
partnership.
and that was good because either wherever y'all go, y'all are like a reflection of each other.
Exactly.
Excuse me. I
Bless you.
seen that coming. Yeah, y'all are a reflection of each other. Like you representing her. The
Mm-hmm.
kids are a representation of y'all when y'all not around. She's a reflection of you. So
Facts. And it
uh,
don't matter like who making more. It don't matter. Like the respect level is always there. I keep it a beam with y'all. My girl make more than me, and I'm proud. I'm damn proud of her. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It was a time where people wouldn't want to be with a woman that's making more than them. I ain't got no problem with that.
Yeah, man. It's all about caring and responsibility. I mean, my wife's a college professor and I'm a part-time barber, so I ain't even going to act like I'm making that much money. But we do make sure we carry the necessary weight and
Mm-hmm.
just understanding your the responsibilities. Like y'all have to understand your situation, y'all have to talk about your situation or you're never going to be able to build anything because it's just like it's like your partner is guessing. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? They can't, and I'm struggling with that part because my wife is super organized. She has everything on a spreadsheet, everything on the calendar. Man, like this is the first time today, bro. This is intention again. This is the first time I ever put my work schedule on our calendar on our phones. So
As you should.
everybody can see what hours. Cause I don't know, bro. Sometimes it just take her to beat me in the head with the same shit for me to like. All right, nigga. So she would ask me like, "Yo, when are you coming home?" And if I just had the shit on my calendar, on the family calendar, then
Mm-hmm.
she knows when I'm coming home.
Right.
When
Everybody's
are
on the
you
same
recording?
page.
What are you recording the podcast? I'm recording it this time. This time it's on the calendar now.
Mm-hmm.
So I came home today. She like, what time you recording? I hit her with the, well, it's on the calendar.
There you go. Hey, you won with that one, bro.
Yo, dog, yeah.
you, you might got to look back like she know you won.
Yeah,
Hey, that's a good win right there, bro.
yeah. So yeah, what we doing here is working. Even if it's like it's helping instill better practices inside of us, like it's working. I needed it. Like I can only imagine people who watch the podcast hear some of the same things and don't implement it. Like, bro, we've been talking about the calendar thing since Sabri was on
Facts.
whatever episode it was this season, and I'm just now doing it. Like,
Bro, again, I keep thinking. I feel like I thank Sabri damn near every episode for bringing up the Google Calendar shit because
yeah,
it's something so simple that really carries a lot of weight. And
mm-hmm.
you know, what I mean, having the whole family be on the same page, man, that's a beautiful thing because, like you said, it eliminates the wonder, the questions of, all right, well, it also helps you know, like, what can I do in this time, like keeping everybody on the same page, man. Again, being part of the head of the household.
All right. So before we get out of here, because we ran through this real quick. I did want to touch on like this a partnership, right? And we obviously have to communicate. What about that emotional and mental support of the partnership and even for your kids? Like, are is that a challenge for you, bro? I feel like that's probably one of the biggest challenges as a father, as a husband,
Like,
because
tell me
I
what the
don't want to
challenge
be
is though, because I'm
I
like,
don't want
I
to I
think I'm.
don't want to be draining.
Mm,
I don't want to be like naturally if I'm not right. Like today was a tough day for me, right? But
right.
I had to center myself. I prayed. I said, "Yo, let me come in this house with some different energy."
Mm,
Came in, said hi, kissed everybody. I threw the clothes in the washing machine. You know what I mean, wife? How you doing? How you feeling? I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Just like if you down, bro, like how even if your partner is down, how do we go about balancing that responsibility? Because this is a part of being I mean, it's a partnership, but um being the leader too, you have to be emotionally well.
right.
If we talking about the three P's or whatever, you have to protect the family's peace, right?
Mm,
That's what gets me at times because I just haven't been I've never been really comfortable with expressing. I just always walked around with a chip.
yeah, and you can't do that with the kids around because we talk about that all the time. Our energy gets transferred so easily and conveyed so easily to these kids that we don't want it to, run into them. So yeah, it's like as far as like how I overcome something like that, because that's a challenge for me as well. I'm not very vocal as far as like how I'm feeling, but I think we and Stephanie have reached a point in our relationship where we really, really know each other, and she can see when something's bothering me, or
Mm-hmm.
when I'm not feeling the greatest. Or today, I actually did tell her like I feel like trash, like I'm not having a good day.
Mm-hmm.
So with me telling her that, like she's able to, pick up where I'm lacking. So I think it's just about overcoming that fear, I guess it is, or that overcoming. I don't even think it's a fear. I think it's more pride. We don't like admitting that we not 100% because we want to be 100% all the time as men, as the head of the household. But we got to be able to lean on our partner because that's what they're there for.
Mm-hmm.
What's the point of having them if you're not going to use them? Sound like fucking Rico and and pay the fool. What's the point of having
Paid in
soldiers
full.
if you ain't going
If
to
you're
use
not
them?
gonna use them,
You
that's a
know what I mean?
fact.
But what's the point of having a partner if you can't fall back on them? So I think that's probably like the best way to overcome something like that, bro, is to really trust your wife and really like lean on her. Like the next time that you're feeling down, allow yourself to feel that down to then show yourself that you can trust her because I know you can. It ain't no way y'all would have got married if you could. So you know what I mean. Allow yourself to feel that. And I'm saying all this out loud, and I'm gonna work on it myself, and I'm gonna allow
Mm-hmm.
myself to feel what I'm feeling. I may need to go
Mm-hmm.
through that to find the real answer because we blocking it. You never know. What if we just blocking the next door that we got to get into because we not
Yeah.
allowing ourselves to feel what's happening internally.
Yeah, I'm working on. You know what? And sometimes I don't because I don't know exactly. I can't pinpoint exactly what it is. The
That's
weight
true.
the weight feels a little bit heavier some days, right?
Mm-hmm.
But nevertheless, I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? And it's just day by day, brick by brick, we getting it together, man. So,
Facts. We're gonna get there, bro. And
yeah.
I mean, it's it's gonna be a documented journey because we're gonna continue to have these conversations about it. Checking in with each other. And that's another thing I,
Mhm.
I really appreciate about just having this conversation with you every week, bro. We really get to hold each other accountable and
Mhm.
help each other grow, man. Like, I can't thank you enough for, continuing to do this with me, man.
Nah, for sure, man. And this is still the beginning. God damn, this is
This
episode
is very
16.
much the
I feel
beginning.
like we've been doing
Yes.
this for a while now. Like, God,
Facts.
dog.
I mean, for we started it like 5 months ago, though.
Yeah. Yeah, not even
Yeah.
6 months in.
Facts. Facts. It's been a fun journey though, man.
Yeah,
A lot of things learned. Love to see it. Love to see it.
yeah, man.
But
We got a lot further to go. But we both gotta put these babies to bed. So
that's a fact, man. That's a fact. So back to it
we
tomorrow.
can do our normal outro. We're at 100+ subs. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to every single followers.
Love y'all. Appreciate all the support, man. Again,
Facts.
So we're on the race to 150, I believe, right?
Yeah, I said the same thing to Steph. She asked me today because I told her we was at 110. She was like, "So what's your next goal?" I think it's safe to say 150. You know what I mean?
I think our next goal just gotta be 1,000, man. I mean,
nah, we gotta like that's the. I mean, there ain't it ain't even no real big end goal, but we gotta celebrate along the way. That's why I say 150, man. That's something good to celebrate. Me and you is due for a celebration because we hit 100 though. We gotta set that.
That's
up.
a fact. That's a fact. Soon enough, man. We'll talk about it whenever we can.
Yeah.
Did you practice your outro yet?
Nah, I didn't, but I've been working on. I forgot about that joke, but I've been working on something, man. Because I wanted to leave y'all something. Y'all know I'm good for like coming up with some damn quotable or something like that, man. Yeah. It was
We're
something
working.
like, yeah, I'm working on it. But maybe next episode I figure it out. But I gotta
ask you.
You caught me off guard with that, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. I started looking for it and everything.
Said,
I started looking for it and everything, and yeah, it was something like, may your presence be felt, your lessons be shown, and your love set the tone. Something like that.
We working on it, yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that down pack and, you know what I mean, put it on a t-shirt or something for y'all, because it's gonna be good. It's gonna be something we can leave y'all with.
All right, man. So episode 16, we're out of here. I'll y'all.
Catch y'all on the next one, man.